I think this is the best small Android phone. I might be in the minority, but I really don't like this big phone trend. This is the phone size in 2007. This is the phone size in 2025. Are you phone manufacturers dumb? Because the last time I checked, my hand has not gotten any bigger. As a tech YouTuber, I need to use all sorts of phones, shapes and sizes, folding. What the hell is this doing here? The frick? I had to unfortunately daily these ginormous phones. And the only cool thing about these things, they pack large battery inside them. Like they have crazy large camera sensors in them. But sometimes, I just wanna scroll. Or just reply to my wife real quick to grab me a baby pork roll on the way home or something like that. And just doing it on these big phones, it's just like, do I really want that bigger camera and a bigger battery at the sacrifice of comfort? I don't know, because I just want a small one-handable phone. It turns out this base S25 seems to be the last 6.1-inch small Android phone that is packing the best chip. So I decided to pick one up, and I also decided, whilst I'm going down this basic life, I thought I'll pick up these FE products that I've never really bought before. I'm always the type to buy the best of the best of the best. And because I've got the best of everything, I thought, let's check out what this FE thing is like, and also check out their base Galaxy watch. So let's get the fat baby to do the unboxing. By the way, that's how they make pocket money?
This is the Galaxy Watch 8. That's a Galaxy Watch.
Oh my gosh.
This is the watch. Please don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Bye-bye.
Going from the S25 Edge to the base S25, I am actually downgrading in camera hardware. So in order to see how they compare, I brought them to our yearly anniversary photo shoot. For over 12 years now, we've been taking photos on this hill I proposed on.
Hello, humans. Good morning.
As I was taking out the pram, I jammed my finger. Can you see that? Can you see my bone?
보는 무슨 보이야. 피도 안 나.
봐봐.
Can you show me again? So I took photos on both the phones as we climbed up the hill. By the way, this is where my wife's mind started to blow regarding the Xiaomi 17 Pro. Do you actually like this phone or not now that you've used
I
it?
really like it.
We took some shots using the X100V using the timer function. Then God sent us a random angel to take the best photo for us. Sweet. Thanks, brother.
That's all right, bro.
Thanks so much. Bye. All right, human beings. I've just come back from a photo shoot and I've taken a few more shots as well. I could tell there is a difference. And there's a lot of digital sharpening. Can you see in her dress here? Like this is much more pleasing to look at. Let's look at the bokeh as well. Look at that. Look at the difference here. Can you see? Here it's super sharpened. And here it's more pleasing. It's way better. Like this is a much bigger sensor, I can tell. Okay, so the S25 shot is on the left side and the Edge is on the right shot. So this is shot with a 3x lens on the S25. Okay, and this was shot on the 1x. And look at that, the 1x actually looks better. This is interesting. So let's have a peek here. And can you see what I mean? Like, you can tell a lot of it is artificial. With this, they just left it. Like, look at the bokeh on my wife. Look at that. This is what, like, it's a dead giveaway that the camera you used has a very small sensor. When you see these little macro colors on the skin, and look at the bokeh of, like, the grass at the back. Look at that. This just looks like ass crackers. It literally looks like oil painting. Now, what have we learned? Is there a difference? Yes. I think software and like the ISP has been pushed to the absolute maximum on this guy now. Samsung, it's time to upgrade your 1X sensor. I suggest you put this HP2 sensor onto the next S26 and upgrade the HP2 sensor to a newer sensor for the Ultra phones. I think that's exactly what you guys should do. Oh, and by the way I got the photos and videos off of this S25 was using this insane Fusion SSD dock. This is insane, check it out. I've never seen anything like it. It's a fusion of a fast SSD and a powerful mini hub for my desk. Brother, this thing's wild. This credit card sized SSD hub goes up to 4 terabytes. It's got a built-in controllable fan, so you can transfer files at 10 gigabits per second without it slowing down. You get 100 watt input and 80 watt output of power. HDMI 2.1 for 4K or 8K displays. It's got a built-in cable, and the best part, it snaps magnetically to your phone. So if you're filming on your phone or gaming, it just sticks and works. Honestly, it feels like what every SSD and hub should have been this whole time. Check out this Charge Disk Pro. I'll leave the links below the like button. Checking it out does help the channel. Now let's go over one of the major advantages I see in One UI. What I love about One UI is good lock. Now the first thing that I wanted to do, this is my iPhone Air, and what I love is I love that you can just pull down and go into spotlight immediately. I love that. And the thing is, I've been using iOS for so many years, that's just become second nature. I hated the fact that most Android phones, you're gonna pull up, press this button, you know, it's just annoying. But because this is One UI, I tweaked it so that when I pull down, it does open spotlight, literally the same thing. There's a thing called One Hand Operation Plus, and if you're using a Samsung phone, install it immediately, okay? If I pull down this corner, I get notifications. If I pull down this, I get quick settings. So I can actually be inside an app and I can still pull down the notification, which is pretty cool. Another thing is you can do shortcuts, like for example, if I pull up this way, it opens WhatsApp. And if I pull up this way, it opens Messenger. Other apps I use frequently is X. Follow me on X if you're not following me already. Just pull down this way, I got X open. Also, I use Grok to do quick AI searches. Grok, if I pull down that way. Oh, another thing I love is the rotate. What I do is I pull hard this way, I get rotation on, I pull hard again, rotation off. Yo! Another thing I like about Apple is the Shortcuts app, for example. I like how you can do pretty much anything with the Shortcuts app, way more than the Routines app you can do on the S25. Like for example, with the Shortcuts app, I've got a button here for screen on time, for example. I've got another button here for battery health. So if I press that, it'll literally open my battery health, charge cycle count. That's pretty cool. You cannot do that on the Galaxy. Another one is screen on time. And you can map this to your action button. I figured out a way. So if I pull up hard this way, I get the screen on time. Good luck, man. I'm telling you, bro. Try doing that on your OnePlus or your Pixel. You can't. There are third-party apps. I forget what it's called. I installed it on my Pixel. It absolutely feels like ass compared to this. Pull up this way hard, it saves a screenshot. Yo! What's happening? Everything I like about iOS, I can kind of do it because of good lock. Oh, you know what I fell in love with? Shooting on S-Log, being very, very quick. See how it opened up my Pro video as soon as I pressed it? That was pretty nice because I actually had to film a very urgent vlog where we've got a bit of an emergency. My mum-in-law actually left her handbag outside of the elevator in her basement. No idea how that happened, but she was with one of the fat babies and like she was just moving the babies around and then she just forgot the bag there. Come with me on this side quest, and whilst I'm on this side quest, obviously I didn't bring any cameras, so I'm like, you know what, let's film on the S25. Oh, and do you like my new toy? This is the newest Ray Neo X3 Pro AR glasses. Okay, here we go. So we're on her street. I am just praying and hoping that nobody has touched the bag. How's the stabilization as well? Phone is getting warm. Okay, I think I need 2 hands for this. Okay. my goodness, the bag is still there. The bag is still there. This is insane. I hope no one's touched anything. Dude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pretend the bag's not there.
가방 있어.
가방 없는데?
가방 정말 없어?
No, I'm joking. It's there.
오케이, 알았어.
Everything is still in the bag. If it was my mum, bro, I would have said it's gone, and I would have kept that joke up for at least like 3 hours. But because it's not my mum, I'm like, I shouldn't screw around too much. But anyway, so I've set it up so as soon as I double lock, it should open the the S-Log recording. I could actually see what I'm recording right now. That's pretty sick. I don't know, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it in the day, but anyway, look, I'm looking straight into the sun right now. Like I'm actually looking straight into the sun and I can actually still see what I'm capturing. That is pretty sick. Actually pretty sick. And then I just press this to stop recording. Yep. That's cool. By the way, I am the luckiest man in the world to have the wife I have, and also to have the mum-in-law that I do have. I think she's the coolest person on this planet. She's really weird, and I love that about her. Let's talk about a few things that I don't like about the S25, okay? It's mainly got to do with Samsung and how big they are. They sell these ultra phones for the actual tech geeks. But the S25 literally has the same freaking camera sensors since 2022. Brother. The reason why they were able to sell a shatload of these, even whilst keeping the hardware the same and all that, is because the guys that are buying the S25 aren't the tech geeks. What they see is, oh, it's got 3 cameras. Oh, and it's got these new camera rings. This must be better. Like legit, I think that's the only reason why they changed the camera ring. So as a business person, makes total sense. You're gonna sell in the millions, keep the prices low. No one's asking for a better camera except me. People who like small phones but are tech geeks are in the minority of minorities. No one cares about us, okay? What else do I not like? Oh yeah, the slow ass chargings. Other than that, it's a good looking phone. It really fits well in your hand because this might be the width-wise the most narrow phone, so I love it. Now here's the problem I have after using it for a week. As a geek, I cannot shake off all the hardware limitations when I know there are other insane small Androids out there. Before handing out the best small phone award to the S25, I want to go and try the Xiaomi 17 Pro and the X300. And let me know in the comments if there are others out there that should get my attention. The real benefit of this S25 seems to be One UI, and especially Good Lock and the gesture shortcuts and stuff like that. Human beings, what is the actual final verdict? It's definitely the best small phone for people who don't care about cameras or charging speeds. If I had to pick one Samsung phone out of all of the ones that are currently out today, the one I would pick is this Z Fold 7. In fact, I'm actually using it right now to read my scripts on, like this. And it's a 6.5-inch screen, so it's not too far off. Like the S25 Ultra for me is just too much. It's too big. How was the other, FE products and the watch and stuff like that, the other ecosystem stuff? To be honest, they were fine. It did the job. What also got my attention recently was this Galaxy S25 FE, okay? Samsung actually sent this to me to be like, hey man, do you wanna have a look at it? And my answer is no. I heard that Samsung has ended the S25 Edge. Rest in peace. Instead of making an S25 Edge model, charge the same, but do a mini Pro version. Like, I think that'll sell much better than the Edge did. If you're wondering what's going on and you're like, why is my wife using the Xiaomi 17 Pro and not the iPhone? It's because I sold all of her iPhones. It was part of my master plan.
Let me try this.
100 watt.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why it has a big box. Okay, this is good.
For sure.
Oh, there's another box. They give me a case!
So we just go double tap, swipe.
Chopin!